working with getting your horse to pick up their legs from the ground is a really good exercise just to help work with their stability, but also what it does is it gets them to bend their joints. So on a cold day like we're having here today, I can just do some leg lifts and get the horse bending those joints and warming up a little bit without the stress of carrying a rider or having to trot and canter or go over cavaletti or something. So we usually do this against the wall. It just helps keep a horse from moving sideways. He's pretty okay about this exercise. So I'll go ahead and start it here where you can see really well, and then I'll move him against the wall. So I like to start with, this is a Pirelli stick, and I just got pink because you can see it really well in the video. And what I do is I want to stand at the horse's shoulder, get him parallel to the camera, and so I'm going to be up in here, so I'm away from their legs. He already knows what's going on. So I'm going to tap the leg that he's less likely to pick up. And if he doesn't pick it up by 2 or 3 taps, I'm going to ask him to take a step forward. So I'm not going to hit him harder. I'm just going to touch. He doesn't pick it up. I pull him a little forward, or I would cluck. I'm going to do that leg again. Good boy. Because I had to help him with going forward. And this horse is a really good doer. He really wants to be a good boy, and so he figures things out pretty quick. When they're good at picking the leg up when you ask, we keep the whip or the stick on them and try to get them to hold the leg in the air like this a little bit longer because they have to work on that stability. And we do that by just keeping the whip or the stick touching them. And if they try to lower the leg, we just touch again. Yeah, it's hard, I know. And if they stomp or have a difficult time, we pull them forward. Because I want, when they pick the leg up, that they always have a forward thought. I don't want them to step backwards. So then I'll do the hind leg. This is where we do usually get up against the wall. Good boy. See how he moves away a little bit on that one. Good boy. So when they're good about understanding to pick the leg up, we have them hold the leg up. Come on. I'd like it more forward. There we go. He tries to put it down. I give him a little indicator with the rein to move a little bit more forward. Not that one. And I just ignore that and instead pick the leg that looks least likely, good boy, for him to pick up. And I'd like the leg to come forward, not backward, so I keep touching. And by the 3rd or 4th touch, I give him a little pull. Good boy. So the only negative with this Pirelli stick is it is a little bit on the short side, but what I like about it is, good boy, I can really time when I touch the horse with it, and you can't, you can just use it so light and just barely touch them. So when they get good about it in the standstill, then I move on to the next exercise, and this one you have to be good about walking backward. He already knows what I want. And so I have them step into the whip or the stick with the front leg and get their range of motion. Good boy. Good boy. And really, he's just hitting it with his knee and bouncing it away. I'm just trying to hold it steady, but I don't want him to hit it too hard. Ooh. Good boy. Whoa. And of course he works for cookies, so I have to give him a little treat, and then he works harder the next time. So that's just a fun little exercise to do in the summer to help with your horse's range of motion and help warm up their joints on a cold day. I'm just doing some little leg lifts. Good boy. Happy riding, everyone.